to. But I do think that when you get up there and you get disrespectful with
So you said
somebody,
all of that
then
to
the
her.
response is what it is.
So you said all of
That was
that to
just my
her.
response.
So you said, I understand. So
Yeah.
you said all of that. You didn't think $2 had already done enough, and she definitely took care of it. So you thought that $2 needed a little. She needed a little bit more, much more than what $2 had already done.
No, $2 asked the question, and then I answered the question. And then it went from there. Then we continued to talk about, no, it makes sense. Why would you fucking leave your kids with your fucking raggedy ass mama or whatever the hell I said? I don't even know what I
Princess, can you
said.
back? I'll help you.
But
Princess, can you rewind it just a little bit so Jay can hear? 'Cause maybe I ain't listening clearly. I'll listen again. I'll be fair. Princess, you there, babe?
And you
Hold
mad at
on.
me asking you why? Because she knows she know that shit don't make no sense. It makes no sense. It's a horrible person. You see your kids with them. So what you want to fucking happen to your kids? You selfish just like she is. You a piece of shit just like she is. I guess the apple don't fall too far from the motherfucking tree, cause ain't no goddamn way. All the shit you up here fucking screaming about your mama, and then you gonna sit there and let your kids go with the hoe? You crazy as fuck, hoe. You just as fucked up. And them folks that ain't telling you that up here on this app, they don't give a fuck. Cause they just wanna hear your goddamn raggedy ass stupid story. Where we can see that both of y'all are fucking liars and trauma dumping on a bunch of motherfuckers. He don't come over here to $2 with that shit. Bitch, why you letting your goddamn kids go with that fucking unfit fucking parent that you had? Bad parent. Hell, don't get mad at me because we asking you to think about what the fuck you doing. Because we asking you to take care of your motherfucking kids like you even heard with a crazy ass baby. Don't get mad at us that we want you to think about what the fuck you doing. And you want to sit up here and talk about what your mama doing. Bitch, what you doing?
Hold on, Princess. She ain't shit. She raggedy. Her stupid story. Whew. What is she? Oh. She's selfish. So this piece of shit, selfish.
yeah, it was all in comparison to her mother. Correct. I said all of that. We don't have to go. I said everything. I just heard it. Yeah, I said all of that.
You a piece of shit for saying it.
Okay, I don't give a shit. I am a piece of shit.
You absolutely are.
Yeah, ask around. I'm a piece of shit. I can be a piece of shit
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. That
Yeah.
don't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah. She that didn't warrant all that. And $2 hadn't even asked you shit.
She
$2?
did actually.
We just
$2 made a question. She asked a question
She made a
when me and
statement.
Nina we were up there
Yeah.
on mute for a second.
And that right there made that girl break down. You ain't never had mommy issues you wouldn't understand. Jade.
This. Listen, it doesn't mean I haven't had mommy issues.
This is a girl that you just watched break down and Manny Live yesterday because she's so damn
I
desperate.
didn't watch
Even with Pussy up there, sitting on that bus telling her, I don't care if it hurts you, I don't care. She was still pouring her heart out like, I just want you to tell me you love me. I just want you to be better. I just want you to be just desperate. Why couldn't she just be desperate? I would have took that if you call her desperate over and over and over again. Because that's the only thing that she was for her mother to be somewhat of a mother. And if you can't be it to me, be something to your grandkids. I see them situations a lot over and over and over again. But she got to be a piece of shit. She got to be a hoe. She got to be a young dumb bitch. And the clip goes on and she got to be this and she got to be that. And some more shit. Come on now. Be the fuck for real.
Yeah, that response came from
I did it for $2.
that response. I didn't say I did it for $2. I said
Yes, you just did.
she
When I said, what
said
did she
something
do?
to $2 and I answered
I said,
it.
what did she do
Period.
to you? I said, what did she do to Jade? What did
She didn't do nothing directly to me. She didn't do directly nothing to nobody.
You get your
But my
ass
thing is
told up
this.
on this app.
So my thing is this.
Babe.
But my thing is this. Well, I don't, and here's the thing. I don't need it. Just like $2 didn't look for me to do anything. But it has been situations where $2 had jumped up there and given her opinion. Also, on what the fuck is going on with me. I don't know how y'all deal with people that y'all fuck with and deal with, but this is how I fuck
Make sure
with
they deal with
when
you.
I fuck
Make
with
sure
you,
they fuck with you back.
I don't have to make sure anything. I don't have to make sure anything because what I do is what I do. See, my actions are contingent on anybody else's actions.
She didn't need your help,
My actions are contingent on my. I didn't say she did.
She didn't need your help, Jade. She didn't need your help, Jay.
But listen, guess what? Once
She didn't
she
need your
got it,
help.
she didn't tell me. She didn't say, "Hey, Jade, I didn't need your
Don't
help."
matter. She
That's
didn't
what
need it.
y'all inserting and saying
She
y'all
wasn't supposed
opinions
to.
on it.
But she
So
didn't
we
need
all
it.
some inserters.
She didn't need it. Because
So we all
all that
have
shit she
different
had just
opinions.
said before you open your mouth was crazy enough. She didn't need your
Yes.
help. Now we can't
Yes.
police $2 response. We can't.
Mm-mm.
Is it
Mm-mm.
awful? Yeah. But hell, half the time all of us respond is quite awful, right? Yeah. But you weren't needed. You
Yeah,
weren't.
but you know what though, HB?
You weren't.
I've
That's
seen
why
you
when I
jump into
respond to people,
situations where
that's
you
why
aren't
when I
needed.
respond to you damn right. When I respond to people and
Right.
I eat them
You
the fuck
damn
up.
right. So
When
that's
I
what I
respond
did.
to people and I eat them the
That's what
fuck
I
up,
did.
I make sure my people say they fuck ass in the comments. I don't need no motherfucking help. This ain't
Oh
got
yeah,
shit to
well
do
now
with
you
you.
comparing that to $2, right? But $2 can't control me just like I don't control $2. I'm gonna say what I want to say when I want to say it. And if $2 would have dropped me and said don't say it, guess what I would have did? Hit the live button and when it said what the fuck I had to say. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I can feel the way that I want to feel, and all of y'all can feel differently. Because there's been situations
So
on
I have
this
a
app
question for
where
you,
I
Jay.
have
That's fair.
completely
That's fair.
disagreed with y'all, and y'all
Yeah.
have went in and talked about motherfuckers, and I felt like it was
Yeah.
low. We all have our fucking opinions.
Yeah.
This
You're
one
right.
you disagree with me on, and that's cool. I don't care.
So how do you
That's
think
the
that
way
make
I
your friend?
handled
How do
it.
you think that make your friend feel? That was just very vulnerable in an interview. Hold on, she was just very vulnerable in an interview with Delightful about her situation and her relationship with her mother. And I just asked her up here, Nisha, would you want your mother to have a relationship with your son? She said, absolutely. You understand? How do you think that
Hmm.
made your friend feel hearing you say that in that situation, not too far from hers, and talk about her
Well, I don't know.
crackhead mammy and this, that, and that? How do you think it made your friend Nisha feel?
Here's the thing. I don't know how it made Nisha feel, but
Do you care?
those sentiments aren't to everyone in those situations. If you listen to what I said, it was in comparison. Hey, listen, fine.
We heard it.
If you're running around here saying that your mother is this fucked up and all this other shit, why are you it's a valid fucking question.
So let me
But
ask
what
you
I
this then.
also get to see is Nisha be a good fucking mom to her fucking kid.
Okay, so and
Period.
that young lady haven't proved herself, so she's a bad mom to her
Right.
child,
She
to
hasn't
her
showed
children.
it one way or the other.
Right,
That's the
but you
thing.
still labeled her a piece of shit mother. So
That's the
listen,
thing with proximity. See, I know
okay,
more about this situation.
okay. So
So yeah, I
listen,
wouldn't do
okay.
that.
Well, did you
You
know?
can't
Did you
compare
know?
my friend to a
Okay, well, did you
stranger.
know? Did you know that Nisha would do the same thing with her mother and her son? Did you know that?
Cool.
Nisha,
And that's cool.
would she be a piece of shit too?
No,
Would she
because
be
I know
selfish too? She would
no,
have to
guess
be.
what?
If that's how you
Guess
feel,
what?
she would
Nisha
have to
doesn't
be.
run around.
She would
No,
have to
it's
be.
not.
She would
Nisha's
have to
not
be.
running around up on here
She
on
would
this
have to
app
be.
saying
Hershey, what you
all of
mean,
these
ho? Get
things
your ass up out of
currently
here, bitch.
about her mother.
Don't tell me what not to do,
Period.
ho. Get your old limp body ass up out of here. Fuck in the comments talking about don't do what? Don't do what,
Yeah, you
ho?
can't compare my friend Nisha to anybody.
Yes, I
What
can
I
because
would do and
they
how I
sent
feel,
Nisha,
no,
Nisha, do
it
you
wouldn't be
see
the
any
same
type of
thing.
similarities in this situation?
It may be similar, but it has nothing to do with me and her dynamic. That has nothing
Nisha
to do
says
with it.
yes.
You can try to compare. You can try
All
to
the
put
same.
this girl in the same caliber
If I
with
have a
me
friend,
as Nisha, and it doesn't.
if I have a friend who got breast cancer and I'm on the internet and my friend hair falling out from chemo and shit, and I'm making fun of a woman on the internet that I don't know because of proximity about her breast cancer and her hair is falling out, how the fuck can I possibly sympathize with you, friend?
First off, I'm not
You can't play
making
that
fun
shit
of
on me.
her.
I ain't no goofy.
No, the way
I
you're
ain't
trying
trying
to,
to
I
do
get it. I
shit.
get the fricker
I
fricker.
ain't trying to
The
do
thing
shit.
is
It's all
that
the same, baby.
the thing
I
is,
ain't trying to
if
do shit.
I was trying to do that, I would have made these
Fuck.
sentiments before. These, those sentiments were in comparison. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. She was just disrespectful to $2. So she gonna get, so she gonna get.
Have more energy for Poozy versus the young lady? And do you think
No, I think we should have no
She
energy
said
for,
they
I
should have
think
been
they need to go to
sympathizing with Poozie
fucking
because Poozie
therapy.
lost a child. She wanted sympathy for Poozie.
Who?
okay.
Yo, you
Who
wanted
wanted
sympathy for
sympathy?
Poozie. And weren't you the one that
No, the
said
fuck I
Poozie?
did not.
Weren't you the one?
I ain't said nothing
You
about
know what?
Poozie.
Let's let the clip keep playing. Because you was the one that was on the panel that said we should get Poozie in here. Yeah, we should get Nicole in here. Wasn't that you? What you gonna do with Poozie? Try to do that? You get her over there to taunt her?
That wasn't me. So
The
go ahead, play the
hell?
clip. Play the clip, because that wasn't me. Play the clip. I don't give a fuck about Poozie or the situation, is what I kept saying. I don't give a fuck either way.
Nisha, you good? She said she okay. Go ahead, princess. You can keep playing it.
Phone call. Hold on real quick.
Okay, babe. I don't give a fuck either
If
way. I
we
ain't saying
had
a
this
goddamn thing
energy,
about it.
So HB, would you agree that we should have this energy for Poozy, who created this
Absolutely.
trauma? Okay, so your issue is how Jade spoke to the young lady, and Jay's issue is how the young lady is leaving the kids with Poozy, who she said
No, no. My
no.
issue
Okay,
was
clear that
with.
up for us.
Listen, my issue when I haven't spoke on the fucking Pookie
Jay's issue was
situation.
sucking
The
dick.
only reason why I
That's
got
what
up
Jay's
there
issue
was
is.
because she came at
That's what
some. Hey,
Jay's
listen, and
issue
I love
is.
to suck dick.
That's what
I do love.
Jay's issue is. Yes, you do. You, as a matter of fact, you actually do. But I'm not even speaking in regards to that. Jay is on $2 meat stick. Jay just sat up here and said, either way, I don't give a fuck about the situation. If either way, I don't give a fuck about the situation, I'm not speaking on it on behalf of nobody. I asked Jade, what did the young lady do to you, Jade? She didn't do nothing to me. She was disrespecting $2. Then she said, I said, okay, well then what warranted you saying all that? $2 asked me a question. We just played a clip. $2 asked her a fuck thing. Bitch, like I said, on the meat stick of $2 can handle herself. We all know that. And she did. She did. She, as a matter of fact, bitch, she overdid before you came up there. You weren't needed. You weren't needed. I don't know how y'all fuck with this, but I don't know how y'all fuck with y'all people. Bitch, you probably don't fuck with the people in your real life. You probably don't come to their motherfucking defense the way you did that. And when you be in your ass toe up on this app, baby, I don't know where the fuck $2 be at. Or your dollars. You be doing all this, making nothing, doing nothing. And yeah, I fucked with you prior to this, but girl, please. Not with my friend being your motherfucking friend, bitch, with a very similar situation, ho. That shit bothered me hearing that come from your mouth and you're associated with my friend, not any fucking more. And you sitting up here talking about it's a difference. No, the hell it ain't. It's one and the same. Then I'm asking you, okay, Nisha says she would want her mother to have a relationship with her son too. If she did that, would she be a piece of shit? No. How? Then that, do you know what that tells me? You didn't even say that shit meaning that shit. You said that shit out of defense for a fucking stranger. Girl, bye. I ain't scared of none of you bitches. So, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. HB, you got friends? Fuck no. And this is the exact reason the fuck why. Because I don't, that friend word, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be think y'all be trying to, what you trying to be funny? Huh? I don't have friends for a reason, bitch. When it
Hey,
comes to friends,
HB.
bitch, I kill for a friend. I steal for a friend. I sacrifice my life for a friend. I'll do time for a friend. I ain't got nobody that I'll do none of that shit for. Bitch, I ain't even got family members I'm doing that for. So no, HB does not have friends. I have a lot of bitches that I'm associated with. Absolutely. I'm close, some more than others. So you may hear me refer to them as friend and say something a little bit more. Nisha something a little bit more than an associate.
Hey,